How's it? Whoa, this is huge. You put a bed in here? And a sofa?
Oh.
Wow. The only thing is, it might get cold at night. The bigger the igloo, the colder it gets.
George wasn't worried. He figured he'd just wear his coat to bed.
9:03 p.m. Barometer falling. Temperature holding. Good night, George!
Are you warm enough? Remember, if you get cold, you can always come inside. All right, then. Be a good little monkey.
In the morning, George would be a good little monkey who had spent the night in an igloo. Two hours later, he woke up freezing. Maybe he should find some way to close his window. It was definitely less windy, but it didn't feel any warmer. George thought he'd go see how Bill was doing.
Must feed bunnies.
Bill seemed to be doing fine. He was right. A smaller igloo is a warmer igloo. Crowded, but warm. And the cracks in Bill's igloo were filled with snow, which kept out the wind. George had forgotten about that part. It was a little cold to be doing this, and it was too big a job. George had really wanted to spend the night in an igloo. And maybe he still could. He could build his igloo right inside the house. A smaller igloo. It was nice and warm. George figured he'd better turn down the thermostat so his igloo wouldn't melt.
It's freezing. Oh, I must have turned the heat down too low. Wow, the heat is off. No wonder it's so cold. Oh.
7 o'clock. The badge is mine. Ow! We did it, George. Uh-oh. George?
Oh, hi, Bill.
Are you sitting down?
No.
Okay, I don't want to alarm you, but George is not in his igloo.
Don't worry. He's probably upstairs and... What? Oh, boy. God, a masterpiece. Beautiful. That can't be good.
Nice job, George. And the dogs respect you. That's important for a musher. Here, the team deserves a reward.
SOS. Karina, are you there?
Right here. Are you okay?
Yes, but I need a ride home.
The snowmobile won't start?
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, dear.
I'd need 2 sleds to get both you and the snowmobile. And I can't mush 2 teams at once.
It'll be dark soon.
I don't want to miss the Aurora with George.
I know. Let me think. You? You've never sledded alone. Maybe if we stay together. Stay where you are.
Okay. Where would I go?
Blue arrows mark the trail to the glacier. The dogs are eager, but they don't go until I say mush. When I say mush, mush. No! Wait!
George concentrated hard and followed the arrows. It sounded to Juno like George said honk, so he went left. George knew they missed the turn, but the sled didn't have reverse.
Mush! Mush!
George didn't know how he'd rescue the man now, or even where he was.
George?
Wow! Cool doghouse. I'm going skating. The pond on Vicky and Vinny's farm froze over, and their parents say it's safe to ice skate. You guys should come too.
Hundley preferred to stay in his warm house, thank you very much.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be skating on the pond.
The house wasn't very heavy. Maybe George could pull it to the pond. The inner tube always made a nice sled for George. Maybe it would make a nice sled for Hundley's house. Hundley began to enjoy his George-powered home. And best of all, he was warm and dry.
This is fun!
Now there's something you don't see every day.
Boy, that was some entrance.
A sledding doghouse? Cool!
Hundley thought ice skating did look kind of fun. Hundley thought this was the best house ever.
Thanks again for helping me clean the chimney and the floor.
At least we know what happened to the tarp and the mop. Well, Hundley, you ready to go?
How are you going to get him home?
George remembered Hundley's doghouse was a mobile home.
You want to build a tunnel? Neat! I'll help you. I have the perfect material for it. I'll be right back.
All right, George. Here I come.
Oh, no. How will I ever find my keys in all this snow?
Oh, here, let me help you.
Thanks. Oh, and I'll have a fresh donut waiting for you when you're finished.
Well, who can say no to that?
What do you think of Rainbow Tunnel? Not too scary, right?
Ooh!
Make sure to smooth out that large bump, okay, George?
Leave it! Bumps are the best part!
Marco? How did you find my super secret sledding spot?
You took me here last week.
Oh, yeah. Come on down. Let's leave the bump. In fact, let's build more of them.
I can help with that.
Grazie.
Oh, Chef Biscotti, what are you doing here?
I own the place.
Oh,
Here is an eggplant parmesan sandwich as a thank you for shoveling my sidewalk.
yeah, about that. I was actually just...
Oh, that looks tasty.
Hi, guys! Hi, Lily. How did you hear about Steve's secret sledding spot? He told our entire class about it at show and tell yesterday. He even drew us a map. This path is amazing! But that third curve looks too sharp. The sledder will end up in the bushes.
Nonsense. The snowbank is strong enough to stop them. Right, George? Here, I'll prove it. We should rethink the third curve.
Aw, it's going to be dark soon.
I have some leftover glow sticks from my birthday party. They can light up the path. Perfect!
Someone already shoveled here. Oh, it was me.
If you hurry, you can get a couple rides in before the sun goes down.
Who gets to go first?
Hello?
I give up.
Wow. Sledding sure has gotten fancier since I was a kid.
Come on.
Yeah, got this. That was a blast! Let's do it again!
George was pretty sure the man wanted more snow than that. It still wasn't that much. Maybe one more snow cannon. That big one. Now that was a snowstorm.
George, you're all covered in snow. Snow? The wind must have blown in clouds. It's a perfect snowy night after all.
It was a perfect night. Cold and snowy outside, but warm and cozy inside.
What? 8 o'clock. It's still dark. I wonder how much snow we got. We're snowed in, George. Wow, that must have been some blizzard last night.
George now remembered the snow cannons. Maybe he should have turned them back.
Well, we'll just have to dig ourselves out. Oh, I don't need my hat. My mistake. What an odd blizzard.
I am so sorry. Somehow 3 snow cannons shifted position and buried your cabin in snow.
Oh, that's okay. Yesterday I was telling George it would be great if it snowed, so... Wait a minute. George, did you make this snowstorm for us? Oh, that is so nice, buddy. I mean, we are so sorry.
Oh, it's fine. You may have even helped us out. Well, the owners want to add something new to Gopher Hill. You've given me an idea. Biggest ski jump in the county.
Here was all this fresh snow just itching to be played with, but it was too deep for George.
Hey, George! Guess a city kid wouldn't have seen cross-country skis before. It's the most fun way to travel on deep snow. I've got an old pair of skis you can have. Want to come with me?
This was fun. George took to skiing like a monkey to skiing.
Think you can handle that big hill?
With skis on, George could go anywhere there was snow. Or so he thought.
You can't attack a steep hill straight on like that, George. You gotta zigzag it. When you stop, angle your skis like this so you don't slide back down. Yeah, that's it. There you go, George. That's the way to do it.
George had a great view up here. He could see houses and farms. And there was his house. And then he thought he'd better head home right now because the man was making the last of the cocoa. And no one can resist the drink me now power of cocoa. Not even the man with the yellow hat.
I wonder what that could be. I'm gonna go take a quick look around. You wait here.
This wasn't good. He was getting even further from home.
Hey, George! Down here! I couldn't find what made that sound. I'm heading home now. Have fun!
At least it was all downhill from here. He figured he'd be home in seconds. There had to be a way to get that ski. Well, one ski was better than none.
That was awesome!